All right. Had a few technical issues there right off the bat, but everything looks okay now. So here we go. Okay. If you're out there in the stream, let me know about balance, of course. Let me go back to the title screen. As being a small butt today. I started the stream and then it instantly got disconnected. And I was like, what? Like I was already and so I had to restart it. On that second start, I saw that my camera, the tilt had been set. Like it had just been reset. So it was all like this. It was staring at my chest. And I was like, camera? I'm not a booby streamer. So I had to go in and redo the camera settings as well. But delay is gone. We're talking a second or two. I've noticed now, if you bring up the video stats, like you hit the little gear and you go into advanced on your browser on the video window, and you go into like video stats and it brings up that little window. One of the entries in that little window is now latency mode. And I'm noticing for a lot of streams, I'm getting normal latency mode, and they're at 6 to 8 seconds again. So I'm thinking that the latency is now kind of random while they're doing some experimenting with Twitch, I guess. Because for a while, it was everybody. But I'm guessing maybe there's a setting or something. I'm just not sure. But yeah, a couple of my streams that I was watching yesterday, that number was set to it was set to low. It was set to not low latency, normal latency, and it was I was getting 6 to 8 seconds again, and I was like, what? Okay, so this is the first day of Wind Waker. Waterworld. Yes, I am Kevin Costner, and this is Waterworld. Oh, that's a little high for me. Seem Righteous? When you start, you can tell more. Okay, before we get all up into Wind Waker, I had to kind of, like, I finished Mega Man 11, and right then my wife was coming through the door, so I was like, we didn't have time to do a an end cap on it and to look at the credits and stuff. I just had to end the stream. So, my Vodka World. I'd like that world. That world's a good world. So, Mega Man 11. My thoughts after the whole thing is over. The end of Mega Man 11 was good. This is what I expected from a new Mega Man game. The boss rush level, exactly right. The Wily level, the Wily level and the Wily fight, exactly right. That it felt like a good, like if that had been a preview of Mega Man 11, I'd been like, oh yeah, you've got it right on the head. That's what it needs to be. It was enough of a replay from old Mega Mans, enough of those things, and yet the second form of the Wily fight was very was still related to how you do the Wily fight, but it was kind of new as well. It wasn't just disappear and then reappear and you have a split second for a shot and he shoots at you and then he disappears again. No, he appears and he appears for a while and does a couple of things, then disappears, goes into different modes. It's like, yes, this is what I've been wanting from a Wily fight. So that ending that was right on the money for a Mega Man. I thought there were going to be 4 Wily stages, and then we would get a new line, just like what always happens, a new line to go up to the actual end. And then that actual end would be boss rush and the last Wily fight. But that wasn't it. There were 2 Wily stages. The third Wily stage was the boss rush stage, and then the last Wily stage was the Wily fight. And they're all individual levels that you can select at your leisure, So it's not like if you back out and you go buy stuff at the lab that you reset your progress in those levels, which has always been the case. So, for as much as I ragged on the game while I was playing it, those are great things to put in the game. Those are some nice balancing things. So thinking that there were going to be 4 Wily stages and there only being 2, I don't really know how to feel about that, because the stages are tedious and the bosses are kind of difficult. So it's like, yeah, it's ramped up, but there's only 2 of them. So I don't know how to feel about it, really. But yeah, the last, it's challenge. It's challenge, but it's tedious. It's like other Mega Man games are challenging without being tedious. With, some, like I was talking about, they have some momentum driving you forward through the game. And I'm not sure how to quantify that, but it's not there in Mega Man 11. But let me bring up my Be Right Back page there. Okay. So overall, I would still say that in the classic series, 7 is the worst game in the series. So 1 through 11 now, 11 games. The 11th game is 7. And I would say that right before that goes 11. Now, 11 is the second to worst classic Mega Man game. But yeah, I do want to, if I'm gonna rag on it, I'm gonna give it its good points as well. That the design element of hard stages balanced with easy bosses. This is okay in my book. Though I wouldn't go so much for, those stages weren't so much hard as they were kind of tedious. Like I've been saying, they had that Mighty Number 9 feel about them. But I mean, as a design choice, I feel that's okay. Because we had Mega Man 3, where both the stages and the bosses were hard. But overall, the game is still good. It's just kind of a huge leap in difficulty from 2. The 3 is kind of a special game. I see it kind of as like 1 is a prototype, and then 2 is right on the money, and then 3 is we want to do something different. And then 4, 5, and 6 are like, these are very good middling, These fill out the Mega Man series very well. And 9 and 10 also. A little tick up in difficulty, but still very doable. But yeah, so that design choice of hard stages, easy bosses, it's okay in my book. The boss design is kind of on par with 8, which is fine, There, we have your normal elemental bosses and some weird ones tossed in. And the other good points about that, the last stages, the boss rush and the Wily fight at the end, perfect for a new Mega Man game. But yeah, aside from that, it was what you're doing most of the time are the stages of the boss levels and those Wily stages. And so the bulk of the game is taken up in kind of lots of tedious stuff that doesn't really feel, it doesn't have much momentum towards it. But I'm happy to have played it. It's over. Those are my thoughts on it. Everybody play it yourself, of course. I still do recommend the game. Maybe wait for it to go on sale or something like that. I don't recommend buying it for PC though, because the PC version has the de novo something protection on it, and that protection can affect frame rates. So it could actually affect your controls. So they tend to remove that protection after a few weeks because they just want to protect the first few weeks of sales. So I would recommend waiting until they remove that protection for sure. If you get it for PC, if not, get it for Switch or, you know, I think it's for PS4 as well. So those are my thoughts on Mega Man 11. Wind Waker. I mean, there's nothing else to do but... Oh, wait. There is one interesting thing with Wind Waker HD. And because I don't know the game, I looked up, of course, how can you play it. And the Wii U Pro Controller was an option, so I'm going for that. But there was a lot of back and forth on forums. It's like, why would you not play it with the gamepad? Because the gamepad has maps. It's like you can keep the map on the gamepad. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. First of all, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't know how the game is formulated in a case where you would need to be looking at a map most of the time, other than your regular map, like in a Zelda game. But that being the case, I have brought down my gamepad, and it's sitting right in front of me, right in front of my monitor. So if there is some benefit, like some kind of maps, I'll bring it up there, but I'm still going to play with the Wii U Pro Controller, because this is a fantastic controller. You can't make me play with the gamepad. You cannot make me. If you give me the option, I will not. I just won't. All right. Let's get into it. All right, now I can use a little more. Here we go. Yeah, we'll stick with Saint Turtle. Now we have a full... We can write the whole thing out. How do I go back? T... L. That's it? Saint Church. That, no. Four letters. R-T-L. There we go. Really? I just needed a few... I just needed two more letters. Normal mode, 3 hearts. Okay, I know. But one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. That golden power was cheese. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. Peace was over on the side, though. I have a side of peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. This is a story of Link to the Past. The other is Mule, yes. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. Well, yeah, you can't keep track of him. He's going all over the place. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. And that boy's name was Mr. Tingle. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the hero of time. Oh, so we're talking about Ocarina. He is Buddha, yes. He just keeps getting reborn. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero, ... once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. I mean, he's a time traveler. He's Doctor Who. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. They pray to shapes, yes. Oh, holy triangles. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. Like, I got one guy off on the side. He's like, I'm praying to squares. God. You guys ain't got nothing with those triangles. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. Halitosis. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Fate line god, yes. No, it's Cliff. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Okay, let me pull out the stylus in case I need to touch things. No, my. First playthrough ever. Cliff Fitter. That's a great team. Oh, timer, yes. Well, we're just getting started now, so. Well, I need to raise the contrast on that a bit. Not right now, but later. It looks good. Then my mouth will be sealed for the entire game. I knew you'd be here. What's with the image breakage? Is that just my... What? What image breakage? You need to be more specific. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? Link is like, I just woke up. Why are you talking so much? When something moves quickly or up close. Oh no, that's specifically something to do with low latency. When the low latency mode is enabled, I found that happens on a lot of streams. Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all in the OBS, and I don't have any 0% drop frames or anything. Link is like, why are you talking? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Yes, I am. Did you bring my coffee? Link needs his crack. Did you forget? It's like that gull is molesting you. What's going on? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? I am the Scorpion Master. Hurry up, big brother. Grandma is waiting for you back at the house. And I'm sure everyone else on the island wants to say hello to you, too. Alright. Okay, there's hunching. Okay, there is the camera center button. Good. That's what I was looking for. Oh, and there's a camera movement with the second analog stick. I love this. It's like when I started playing the 3D Zeldas, Ocarina and Majora's Mask, I was at the same time offline playing Dark Souls 3, and Dark Souls 3 has this kind of standard third person. You know, one analog stick is movement, and the other analog stick is camera. And so going back and forth between the games, utterly confused the whole time. But no, this does it right. Oh, first person, push in the button. All right. Crouch. Okay, there's. Oh. Whoops. A is roll. B is nothing. X, Y, nothing. I can set those to items. Let's see. Go see Grandma. Would you kindly? BioShock, yes. Reset, yeah. This is a no water run. Watchtower, Forest of Fairies. I pushed that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's a little tricky there. Or maybe I'm pushing the top shoulder button instead of the bottom one sometimes, maybe? Okay. That would be a thing. This is a Wind Waker run, no water %. And I'm going back to sleep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pillow. Pillow. Come on. Ha. Nice. He's like, it's like that's a very military way of doing that. Okay. I guess Grandma is not here. Alright. I think I was told the reverse Triforce was in here. It's painted right on the door. Yes! Yes, solid link. I jump! Yep! Hi. Oi, St. Turtle. What's that? Today is your birthday. Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Well, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day, but look at how tall it's gotten already. Say, do you want to try cutting it, St. Turtle? You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt. Except, you're going to need some kind of grass-cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. It's just common sense, buddy. Let me think. Grass-cutting tool. Grass-cutting tool. Lawnmower. Sword! Sword, yes. Chainsaw. A spoon. Okay, I guess I'm going over there. Oi, St. Turtle. Ahoy, hoy. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, that you can jump to that rock over there? Huh? Is it? Is it? Tell me! Play a Zelda game where you use the chainsaw. You see? Wow! I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, St. Turtle. You can only hope, kid. Hey, you staring at that tree? You're about to pounce on that tree, man? I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look, the black one there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to grab it, St. Turtle? Now, you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close, you'll have to hold ZR to crouch and tilt control stick to crawl slowly up behind it. Slowly. You could also distract it with bait, I guess. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. Remember, you can't frighten those onkers. And then pounce. I can pick it up really easy. Yeah. That pig is Ganon's. Right. This was Ganon all along, right here. Okay, you do run, I see. Yeah, into the water. Here is your pig that you wanted. Toss pig in deep water, credits roll. Alright, moving on. I guess he doesn't really want the pig. Hello. Boy, St. Turtle, press ZL right there and use A to talk to me. Try it. I'm talking to you now. That's correct. You're a smart one. Just teaching you basic control. Yeah, I guess so. I thought he wanted a pig, though. He said he wanted a pig. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Well, yeah, if he has encephalitis or something, good God, his brain is huge. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. There's a ladder. There is a ladder. I'm going to check your downstairs first. Punch that. Whatever. Is that a wooden shark? St. Turtle, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you are the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You're one to talk, man. You must build strong muscles from now on. You have come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can and then press A. That is how you perform a rolling attack. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. Into the wall. There we go. Cedric, can you keep quiet? Link is like 4th in this game. He's like 4 in this game, yes. Such a racket, can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan. Ah, my brother upstairs is very high-strung. His is the way of knowledge. He locks himself in his room and studies all day. He is quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. I don't know what that means. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times, I am ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that, Saint Turtle. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. My veins beat. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold. And to that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. I don't have a sword. What say you? I don't have a sword. Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? I don't have a sword. You're giving me a sword. That's good. They're full of beats, yes. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me and then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL and then tilt L towards me and press B. Come at me. Thrust with your sword. You thrust by targeting, tilting. Oh, B. I've been pressing A. Sorry. Very good. Keep thrusting. I was doing that. First hit kills the old man. Link is put for murder. Credits roll. Yep. Good. That is enough. It is as I foresaw. One day you shall become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around. That's crappy, old man. I have taught you the way of the thing you don't have. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I did give you one, I'm certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. Run out the door. Yeah. But if for any reason you feel the need for more training, then come see me again. Fight. Gotta do this in true Zelda tradition. Always destroy pots. I do say so far, I really like the feel of this game. It's a very light. Okay. Upstairs we go. You're growing up, Saint Turtle, which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. And if you want to be wise, you must first know things. Yeah. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manners of topics for many years now. Now, I can tell you're a smart lad. I don't know how you can tell that. I have a scorpion shirt on. Oh, it's a lobster shirt, isn't it? Yeah. We're by the sea. It's a lobster shirt. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down. And I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it is all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Scorpion, yes. That's your racket! Keep quiet! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying, all day, every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No! The brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that is of any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? Alright, stuff. Can we... There we go. Sturgeon's 1-point lessons. Lesson 1. The energy of life. To be young is to know no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must first know oneself. The heart in the upper left show one's current life energy. Perhaps a fancier way to describe it would be to call it a life gauge. As one experiences trials and hardships in life, one will naturally gain more hearts. You know how I know he is not wise? He keeps pulling up new vases. He knows we'll be broke. Right. However, if one is injured and takes damage, those hearts will decrease. At such times, it may be possible to replenish one's health by using a potion or fairy, or by finding hearts in the field. Do not underestimate the sea. It is easy to get swept up by a little success at swimming, but the sea can be fickle. Swimming for too long will drain one's energy, and eventually one will sink. Watch the round icon at the bottom right while in water. This is one's swim timer. One should be sure to get back to the shore before one swim timer runs out. If one doesn't, I can't be responsible for what happens next. Okay. Next, lesson 3, alternate views on life. At times, it is difficult to find ways to use the TV, especially when someone else is using it. It is at times like these when one can simply play on the Wii U gamepad. Press minus to change screens at any time. But remember that just because one can play at any time on the gamepad, it doesn't mean one can hide it from one's parents. Nice wall breaking there. Lesson 4. Material goods. The more things one tries to experience in life, the more experience-related belongings one tends to gather. And of course, with those belongings comes a need to keep track of them and keep them in good order. One needs only to look at the Wii U gamepad to see the items he or she has obtained. The item screen contains items one can set to and use with Y, X, and R. Right, 3 things. Okay. Use the arrow on the screen to display the quest status screen, which contains vital items related to one's quest. Pressing plus to pause the game allows one to take one's time viewing the item screen. Right. Just like in any game without a gamepad. Lesson 5. How not to regret the things one fails to do in life. A very important lesson. There are many things one longs to do in the limited time one has in this world. The easiest way to not regret things one wanted to do, but failed to do, is to save. While one may feel invincible and wish to continue one's quest, one never knows when disaster or calamity may strike. If one's life energy is extinguished before one has had a chance to save, then one's life will have been lived in vain. It is a shame to regret the deeds one has failed to accomplish in life, so get in the habit of tapping the save button on the item screen to save your progress. I can see the gamepad has that on there presently. When playing only with the Wii U gamepad, press the plus button, then save. So this is actually a more beneficial way to play. It's like playing with the screen and then a sub touch screen, but with a controller, so you can always have the sub screen set to extra stuff. And I mean, in a pinch, I can still pause. So, Lesson 6: Improving Human Relations. To improve one's relations with one's fellow beings, one must be outgoing and press A to speak to all people one meets. When one opens one's heart to others, others will open their hearts in return and offer wisdom on many important things. If the person's advice is strange or cannot be understood, one should not feel shy. One should simply ask the person to repeat the statement. No, if I cannot be understood, you should ask them to clarify what they're saying, not to just repeat the thing that is confusing. More often than not, if one asks politely, a person will say the same thing over and over again until the meaning is clear. That's not how talking works. 7. Knowing one's own abilities. To improve one's life, it is wise to watch A and ZR calmly whenever one comes across a person or an object. By doing so, A and ZR will pass along wisdom regarding how one can best interact with that person or object. To know one's own abilities is to know one's limits. Alright. 8. Changing perspectives leads to success. The young often assume that they can see all that is before them, but oftentimes they are missing out on a grander view. By using R to change perspectives, our analog stick, one can often find oneself gazing upon sights and discoveries one never expected to see. Once one has seen all there is to see around oneself and determined an appropriate course of action, it is wise then to press ZL and take action. To get things at eye level, one should stop in one's tracks and press R. Right. Lesson 9. A fool and his rupees are soon parted. It is commonly known that he who makes poor use of rupees will have a hard life. In order to fully enjoy a long life, it is wise to gather rupees early and often. That's it. Get money. Becoming the champion of life. Learn all there is to learn in lessons 1 through 9. And no matter what happens, do not give up, do not complain, and do not stay up all night playing. I do what I want. No. Yeah. Alright, we got anything else over here? We've got an upstairs. Can I go under the bed? Under the bed, I'll be the monster under your bed. Yep. Alright. Relieve. That's hard not life, yes. Hey! That's a different way of carrying a pot. Oh, St. Turtle, happy birthday! Hey, did your sister Errol find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day, and she said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me, so she could help your grandma with chores. So, if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of the jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, she just has to press ZR. Can you tell her that for me? Do I actually need to tell her that, or was that was just more tutorial for me, wasn't it? Hey, you've got a booger. Your grandma was calling for you, Saint Turtle. And so was my mom. Who's your mom? Is she hot? I don't know, I'm too young for that. Can I pick that up? Yeah. Haha! There's money in stones. Okay. I still have not come across the grandma, but it looks like this is where I live. Got some flowers, got a picture of me and sis. Alright. There's a bed in the kitchen? Huh, okay. Odd group of people. Oh, Grandma! I've been waiting for you, Saint Turtle. Saint Turtle. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. He doesn't look happy. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Oh, he's very not happy. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. He changed right there. Does all this make sense to you? I guess. Oh. Love you, Grandma. Isn't that nice, Saint Turtle? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Grandma wants to play dress up. She is sending him into the world looking like a legendary hero. But again, he's like 4. He is pretty young. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? I'm going to say the little kid outside is 4 with the booger. And he is like 8 or 9, but he's a man. He's a man. Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister Arrow. What is it, Saint Turtle? Go call Arrow for me. Alright. Cups. Can I destroy them? No. Okay. It's over here. So I can set it down. Aha! Score. Da, da. Okay. You. So, aren't those clothes hot? Yeah, too hot for you, boy. Burn. Okay, well, she was up there. It doesn't look like she's up there anymore, though. But it's a very dusty overhang, yes. Oh, she is. Oh, with the gulls. Hey! Hey! Ah, hoy! Big brother, did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So, anyway, St. Turtle, can you close your eyes and just hold out your hands? Just for a second. I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, just for one day. Happy birthday! Hey, nice. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it daily. In the gamepad, you can also touch and slide items to set them. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. Okay. Set this to X. Hey, what's that say? Turtle, are you looking at the red post box? I am. Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, St. Turtle, the sky! Look up at the sky! Ooh. Pretty. War were declared. Hit it. She's dead. Say, Turtle, this is terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. She's dead. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something that you can use to defend yourself with. Also, Grandma wants you. Grandma's calling you. What are you going to do if you go into that forest and that big bird attacks you? You need something to fight it off with. Go down, go down. Okay, I see. That's like a swimming stamina meter. Get away from me. Okay, the analog stick does. Okay. Did you get your pig? What was that noise? It was awful. You better return home quickly. Sound like that could only mean trouble. You want to know what I'd do if trouble came my way? I'd throw rocks to fight it off. You could handle that, couldn't you? It's easy. Just stand in front of a rock, press A to lift it, press A Again, to throw it. If you just want to set the rock back down, press ZR. Do you understand? Yeah. I gotcha. Hey. Oh, this is a complicated thing here. I'd have to drop in from the top. It is. Okay. Hi, Grandma. Hey, Turtle, what's the matter? What happened? Where's Errol? I know she's a good girl who behaves herself, but she's still just a child. You mustn't let your eyes off of her. Okay. Wait, I assumed I was coming here to get like this wooden sword and shield and okay. Alright, but Errol sent me over here. Or she sent me to get a sword. Maybe it's the sword guy? Mr. Sword exercise guy? Oh, what's the matter, Saint Turtle? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Saint Turtle? What say you? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? No. A sword can do good or evil. It reflects the heart of the one who uses it. But you cannot have one until you learn the basics, I am afraid. Okay, well then let's do it. Very good. Horizontal slash, face me, press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Vertical slice. Thrust. Forward and B. Yes. Spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up your strength and then release it. Very good. More. Starter. Parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. And again. Very good. Now, finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Come at me once more. Smack. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Saint Turtle. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. I got the blade! Okay. I guess. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Really? It's infused with that? We somehow bottled desire, and then we put it in the smith. And be strong, Saint Turtle. Hi. Alright. Yes, this is much easier now. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Master. There it is. Full circle first. Okay. Okay. Now I'll go check on... Well... Where... She fell up there. Okay, I can get there that way. Go away, child. She's still up there. I should check on her, you know, because Grandma. She'll want to see my new sword, my new S word. It's pretty and shiny and stabby. Oh, I hope whoever fell into the forest is alright. This is so terrible. Is that it? Okay. Reading. Watchtower Forest Affairs. Been to the Watchtower. No entry. The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. No match for my S word. Alright. What do we got? Ferrari fountain sight ahead. Increase your fortune. Call me now. No? No ramming my face against trees? The flowers have money. Well, that's just sad for the flowers. I want to ram my face in there. No? Okay. Wind Waker was first on GameCube, right? one is. I like that rupee sound. That's very wind chime, wind chimey rupee sound. There she is. Cutting down the forest for you. Ooh, a rock. Gimme. Where'd she go? Okay. Get a good look. Hi. I can see your pores. Hey, it's a guy. Hi. Okay. Did he drop something? It looked like he dropped something. Oh, a sign. I should get this rupee. Get the rupee. Okay, now I should read the sign. Fairy Fountain Site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it became known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Cool. I probably need a bomb. That's like a very ominous thing, the way that he does that. It's like, I'm looking at you. I got my side eye on you. Huh, I think I need my sword. Right. Where are we? Okay. That should be doable. Hi. You get... Okay. Blink, blink. You're lucky you're not dead. Ouch! Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh! Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Summit? So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Convenience. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? What about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Yeah, it's like she came too, and... yeah, she kind of didn't even need me. I just happened to be here when she woke up. Hoi, big brother! Hi. Watch this bridge. There's a big old gap in it. Oh, big bird. Oh, mistaken identity. Brother! Stupid kid! Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. This is a heck of a birthday. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates! The terror of the seas! What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? It doesn't. And how do you figure that? Whoa there! Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. He's got a point. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. I am the great Birdman of Post. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Oh, I hear things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. I don't know. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young St. Turtle here who saved you from the monsters in the forest. Well, not really. They were pushovers. Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and St. Turtle's sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give St. Turtle a little help. Now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it. Lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave. It's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with? Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Okay, you... This is a terrible situation, St. Turtle. I am truly sorry. Unfortunately, I can't go in your stead, but if anything happens, please come to my island. I will do what I can to aid you. The post bird has his own island? Wow, must pay really well. Did you find anything? I don't know. You better hurry up and find one before I change my mind. There's 2 pirates standing here. Hey, Shrimplet! Are you going to be our new pirate swabby? Because any new swabby reports to me. Yes, that means I don't have to wash the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore. Well, I'm not doing it. She can't be serious. What is she thinking, bringing a shrimp like you on board? Talk about a joke. I'm a little tired. Got up a little early this morning. Boy, Miss Tetra's impulsive nature sure has a way of landing us in hot water. Shrimp, if you're going to be sailing on a pirate ship, you better be prepared to become a pirate, yeah? Because if you get scared and start begging and crying at us to let you off the ship somewheres, then you're guaranteed to end up as shark bait. Alright, shark bait. Aha. Pokey. 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 There's a thing up there. I'd have to like get on the roof of something and jump over. Okay. St. Turtle, I thought I heard Arrow's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? Let me hit the save here too. Haven't done that once yet. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, Grandma. My sister's gone. What isn't, St. Turtle? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. I don't know. I could, like, kill you. And where's Arrow? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? She's gone, Grandma. She's gone for... I won't tell her. Okay. I have a sword. I'm gonna grab the shield. Where's the shield, Grandma? Grandma? You best give me that shield. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. You got the hero shield? This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Hold ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move around if you defend while targeting. Hold ZR, so hold ZR while holding ZL? I guess it's true. Arrow really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? I don't know. I should get going. I'm really hot in these clothes. Oh, arrow. Okay. Okay, with the sword out, which I can't pull out. Okay. If I remember correctly, the original game, you had to roll into the wall to have the shield drop. They removed that aspect from this game? Huh. That would be a little... I mean, I would get it, but... You know, that's kind of neat. They should have put a little bit more text for Grandma to say. You know, her accepting of your journey to go save your sister. That would have made it better. Hey, what is this thing? Hi. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Beetle's shop shift. Shift. Buy things. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Oh, just use L to browse. Bait bag holds bait, quite useful. It's my very last one. You can't buy bait if you don't have a bag like this. All-purpose bait. Good things happen to those who feed this stuff to animals. Do you have a bait bag? Oh, fine customer of mine. Yoi pear. You can't buy this anywhere else. Only here. I'm serious. Now's your chance. Bye. Okay, so I guess I need this. I got some bait. Alright, has eight pouches for storing bait. Thank you. I'm going to make a member's card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you. I'll have you know. Now, you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. Oh, just use L to browse. Sure. Okay. Bait bag on the item screen. Set this bait. Okay. It's not on my item screen, though. Why not? Special bait allows you to take control of seagulls. When controlling seagulls, tap A to flap your wings and accelerate. Press ZR to quit. Let me get another one of these. I am surely going to misuse the first one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yes. Vamos. How about we not announce our movements? Good luck, Sand Turtle! Where was that lady? I didn't see that lady the whole time. Good luck fighting Arrow. Even the crab is joining in. Goodbye, crab. Yes. Grandma did not come to see me. Love you, Gram. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. Smirk. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Okay. Sand Turtle, listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Okay. But I want to talk to this guy. Into the big blue, boys. Turn the ship full to starboard. We'll head for the northern seas. Listen, Trip, you're really creeping me out standing there like that, so quit it, yeah? Stay out of my way. Way out of my way, kid. Go down below and find Nico. Who are you? That Nico didn't make out half bad, with you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey. I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him. This is his sister you're talking about? Is this Nico? Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it. What if I barrel you? You're a very good guard. But she was asking him if he was sure he doesn't want to go home. His sister, right? It's like, hey, I got the sword, the shield. Money everywhere. Oh, well now. Ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first off, you'll have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful-like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy swabby brain. That's racist. First, you gotta press the switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt L to step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Okay, get on there. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Ata! Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself, but the next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use L to swing. Swing until you're close enough to the next platform, and then press A to let go and jump to it. Oh, okay. So, do you think you get how to do it, you have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Okay? Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you'll have to start over. Ata! It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year. One tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now, give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle. Okay. I guess I gotta reset the switch. Okay, it's less exact than I'm thinking. It's quite forgiving. What? You did it already? Yeah. I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. All right, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. They were really forgiving in this version. Hurry and take it before someone comes. Link has this perpetual look on his face, like he ain't taken none of your shit. Which I'm okay with. Spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. It can hold up to 8 kinds of items. I got a bag to keep in my bag. Hey, St. Turtle, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get out here. And we're freaking, yes. Bags and bags and bags and bags. You know, if you just let me use my sword, this would have gone a lot faster. There's a ladder on the other side, right? Okay.
Come on.
Hey, St. Turtle, here I am, up here. Okay. How about these guys? Was Nico's test easy? Really? Okay. I kind of want to talk to the other guys. The young miss is waiting for you up above. We've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Okay. What are you doing, Shrimp? Miss Tetra is waiting for you up at the crow's nest. Shake a leg. Yeah? Go, hoof it. Hoofing it. Oh, there's a guy up there, too. Must talk to all guys. So, that's the Forsaken Fortress. What an evil-looking place. Alright. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. Okay. Bird! There are all sorts of... Oh, 1 second. Alright, that was a wife. She'll be on her way. Let me just get to a stopping point here, and I think I'll call the stream there. Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You're not going to sleep. Okay, he's not going to sleep. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look. Over there. By that window. Have you seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Smirk. Yes, Link has the perpetual you are bullshitting me face. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kids. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. All right. Gird yourself. Nice. My S word. Yeah, nobody heard that. He looks so annoyed. I love it. That's a great... That is a great look for Link. Okay. I'm going to save. Yes. We'll go to the title screen. There we go. Put it away. I don't want to lose the stylus. All right. It's a good start off for Wind Waker. Got about 90 minutes in. Took our time with the first part. And yeah, I'll be taking my time with the whole game. So we're in it for the long run. I'm not sure how long this game is. Usually about halfway. Well, once I'm really into it, a good couple of sessions, I'll go to a site. There's a website where you can just look up how long a game is, and won't give you any spoilers or anything. That's kind of how I've been doing the Zelda games, just to gauge if I'm doing them in the right amount of time, or if I'm taking longer or shorter or whatever. But anyway, it's good to get back to Zelda. It's good to take the time off from Zelda as well. So, you know, having the hiatus really lets me approach the new Zelda fresh. I really like that this one is so bright, it's colorful, it's whimsical. I'm really liking it so far. But perhaps, I mean, we'll see when we get into the puzzles of dungeons and things like that, or however this system works in this game. That's really where the where the judgment of the game lies, because Majora's Mask and Ocarina, both very drab games, but kind of not their fault, because they're that first foray into the 3D, into the polygon world. So you can't blame them too much, but they are drab. The palettes are kind of washed out and stuff. It is so nice to have a super colorful 3D Zelda that feels a lot lighter. So I'm liking it so far, but we'll see how the rest goes. I will reserve judgment, of course, as I'm going through the game. So thank you, folks. I appreciate all the guys who are in chat, Land and Placated. Always makes it easier to go through a game when you got a little company. Any lurkers in chat, appreciate all of that. Any support to the stream is always greatly appreciated. We will be hitting this again on Monday, regular stream time. Sometime early afternoon, 5 or 6-ish, we get started and do a couple of hours. So yeah, we will be on this blind run of Wind Waker for the immediate future. And thank you guys again. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday.